What's going on, guys? LUNATEK CC here. I'm going to be trying to clear AA with Gunslinger. So far I got at level 198 single evolved. Only skill level 7 though, that's the only problem. Crest wise only got inscribed. Actually I can inscribe a bit more, that helps, right? War God 3. So I got her at the top next to PD. My PD's 8 life drain, skill level 9, he's Devil 200. All the rest of the heroes are Devil 200, which is obviously a big help. Golem with Bulwark 8, 4 Stone Skin crests, and I've got 4 Revive Val. I've left Sprint on. I'll change it if I have to, kind of thing. Dread Drake 8 life drain with 4 Tenacity, and he's at the front with Grim Fiend, who is an 8 Stone Skin and 4 Scatter. Well, actually, yeah, Val's still only single evolved, actually. Totems wise, I've got Cupid at the entrance and an Arctica here. Basically, the base design is the side box design. I don't know if this is the best design for a Gunslinger team. You know, I haven't researched too much into it. I just know she's good for HBM. Like, I've just kind of split all the buildings up and put space in between them as much as possible. I did just actually have a failed attempt with it, so I'm hoping it was just because it was a bad spawn and the Atlanticore managed to proc. So fingers crossed this one will work out. It could be that I got to get Gunslinger up a bit higher to clear AA, but I've really been neglecting HBM on this account. You know, I cleared T 8 months ago and AA2 is the best I've managed to get so far. The problem I got is, and where I've really neglected this account, which proves proves for HBM how much I'm neglecting it, is see there the magic towers, you know, stun 2, and yes I do have a cannon tower, I know. It's not actually that bad for HBM actually, but I just wanted to have a cannon tower on one of my accounts. So yeah, I mean, with the towers I got at the level they're at, and with the heroes the way they are and everything, if I clear AA, it's gonna be all thanks to Gunslinger, no doubt about it. It's just, you know, the problem with these AA ones, the Atlanticore is always the killer. You know, if that Atlanticore procs, and it's just, it can wipe your whole team out. You know what I mean? So far so good. The spawn was good on the first one. Yeah, I just tried it before and had to stop the video and start again. The spawn was right by there and it just killed all my heroes in one go. So as you can see here, the Warflyer's doing work. Great thing about Gunslinger, if you don't know what she does, proc is constantly building energy, so she doesn't need to be hitting anything to build energy. And then what happens is she produces these Warflyers and they go out and they all do like a decent amount of damage, and they also have a stun and level 5 scatter. So it just makes them amazing for HBM. These Warflyers going out killing off everything. And you know, obviously what's good about having a Dread Drake as well is he procs on the troops, and really want those Warflyers hitting the heroes rather than the troops if possible. Do you know what I mean? So having a Dread Drake really helps in that department. Right, so this is the furthest I've got so far, so it just goes to show the Gunslinger is definitely the difference at the moment. I just think I've got to be lucky with the spawn. Oh, see, if that's a bad spawn. I'm just hoping there's enough scatter going down to keep the Atlanticore a bit. Yeah, that was good. Did we lose anyone? I think we lost a couple of heroes, didn't we? We did lose Dread Drake. Still got Golem. Yeah, so I think I just lost Dread Drake. I'm hoping I'm up to AA4. So I mean, if this proves how good Gunslinger is for HBM, you know. I didn't get the lost Dread Drake though. Right, that Arctica totem actually helped. I wasn't sure about using the Arctica totem, but that actually was a big help then. So yeah, well, at least they tagged in the boss. There's no Atlantic. Oh no, there is an Atlanticore. I hate seeing that Atlanticore with full energy. Hopefully Grim starts hitting them. Oh, there we go. There's the Warflyers putting down scatter. Happy days. Wow, this Gunslinger is amazing for HBM. These Warflyers are brilliant. Yeah, the other problem I got on this account as well is these 4 bases are level 24, but these bottom ones are level 22, because for some reason I've been messing up leveling them up equally, so I don't know how I managed to do that. You know, that's the problem with running multiple accounts. You do kind of neglect things on your second account a bit more. Do you know what I mean? So far so good. I mean, I don't like seeing a Skull Knight coming at my heroes. But yeah, so far so good. Is Gunslinger still alive? Well, as long as Goulam's still alive, this should be a win. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed with Gunslinger. You know, I mean, when she first came out, I watched a couple of videos which showed how good she was for HBM, but they were like quite easy HBM ones. Do you know what I mean? It was like, I think it was like level, like, you know, S's and R and stuff like that. And she has just made the difference to clear AA. So I'm going to keep going and try AB. I mean, even if I can't get past AB, I mean, this is, you know, it just goes to show how good Gunslinger is. I mean, once I get a double evolved, that's going to make a major difference, because I'm assuming that's going to boost up the attack of the Warflyers as well. They're amazing, these Warflyers. Look at them take out, like those Ornithopters. Normally, they're getting to the towers and taking out a couple of the towers. Do you know what I mean? Every time. And these Warflyers are just wiping everything out at the moment. And these are beast heroes here, man. These are level 200 heroes. I hope they start hitting the Atlanta core before he gets. It's always the Atlanta core that pisses me off with these HBMs. It's always the danger, like. No, I hope that Cupid don't proc. Okay, so we've activated one of the totems. Just want that Atlanta core dead. The problem is as well, if you run in with a Goulam, I mean, you gotta run with a Goulam with these, because I mean, Goulam's like, he's a brilliant healer, but he also just gives everyone a defense shield. So I mean, it could be Wila could be a better one now with the update, but I don't have Wila on this account. And the problem with Goulam is, he feels, as amazing as he is, he does puts a lot of damage down, his proc just fills up the energy of all the enemy heroes. So by the time by the time the Atlanta core gets here, it's a 5 revive. So if he's not killed off before he hits one of the troops, his proc goes off. So that's why I like having a Grim Fiend with the scatter, because he's putting down Zerg and scatter, do you know what I mean? Because he comes with an 8 Zerg. So far so good. I think I've just been getting lucky with the spawn so far. I'm just hoping we don't get a spawn right by here for any of the next two. Oh damn, we've got a gap in the wall. Ah, there's that fucking Atlanta core proc. See what I mean? He is just the killer. It is what he is, the one hero that in the enemy troops that makes this really difficult. These HBMs. He's the one that is always. It's always the Atlanta core. If the Atlanta core goes off, he's the one that spoils it. You know. As long as you got all your buildings at a high level. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Life Train Dread Tree. I mean, I think I'll just I'll clear AB3 just to get the XP, and I'll end it, because there's no way Dread's gonna solo this. Okay, so I mean, I'm happy I've cleared AA. I'll give it one more shot. I'm trying to think if there's anything that can change. I could take Pumpkin. No, every time I took Pumpkin Juke out on my other account, it was a mistake. It's probably not a good idea. And I got Trixie Tree. No, I'll stick with Pumpkin Juke. Right, one more shot at this. If it doesn't work, I'll end the video. But you know, I'm happy just to clear AA. I mean, I've been stuck on Sweeping T for ages now. Like, I mean, we're talking like months and months and months. I can't even remember when I actually beat it. You know. I mean, I'm wondering actually whether having Goulam's the right choice for these, because I can't see taking Ghoul-mate being a good move. I think you just got to get a bit lucky with the spawns, and like, you know, it's like now these Warflyers, I mean, you want them killing that Atlanta core before he gets there, basically, isn't it? Is this still the first wave, is it? Right, okay, so that's Atlanta core down, happy days. Yeah, you just, you know, it's very spawn dependent, isn't it, I guess, when you got a certain set. Like on my main account, I was just lucky to get through them all. When I attempted AB to AE and cleared them all first time, I wasn't recording, and I couldn't believe I wasn't recording. Like, you know, I just, like, you know, tried it once, thought, oh, I can't believe I just done that. Did it again, I was like, oh god, and I just, like, you know, cracked on and completely forgot about the fact that I'm recording a video. But you know, it did happen. I have actually got a video on my channel as well if you want to see that. I just showed the setup I used, similar to this one actually, it's just different heroes. The setup I used, how I cleared them all first time, and I did actually get to show clearing AE on the video, like, you know, just to prove it. But fucking hell, so far so good. I don't think we've lost any. Have we lost Red Drake? Nope, we haven't. No, I haven't lost anyone, have I? We've still got Grim. Have I lost Val? Let me see. We lost Valentina, did we? Okay, that kind of sucks, losing Val. Hopefully we'll have a nice spawn here. Nope, it's a bad spawn. Where's that Atlanta core? Oh, he's over here. Fingers crossed those Warflyers get to him. No, don't proc, don't proc, don't proc, don't proc. Put some scatter down. Yes. Well done, Grim. It might have been the Warflyers as well, actually. Holy shit, I could clear this, right? Please, please, please. Can't believe I'm up to AB4. Gunslinger is amazing for HBM. I'm so impressed. Right, that is the perfect spawn. Where's the Atlanta core? There's the little fucker. Right, come on guys. Go sure about that Skull Knight as well. He doesn't seem to be a problem, the Skull Knight. Come on. Is there no more Atlanta cores? We've done it. Fucking hell. Done it. Wow, just cleared AB with Gunslinger. Right, might as well try AC. If my main account's anything to go by, there wasn't a lot of difference between, like, sort of AB, AC, like, yeah, AB to AE. I didn't notice a huge amount of difference. Like, you know, it was always just like whether you killed off that Atlanta core before you proc, like, you know. I mean, I'm considering now these magic towers have only got level 2 elites. Right, got a bit of speed now, sorry. Yeah, I was saying that, I wanted to see the Warflyers properly anyway. Right, if anyone's going to get stuck on that Atlanta core, I'm glad it's Dread Drake, because that life drain is enough to keep them alive. I mean, life drain I wouldn't class as the best talent for Dread Drake, but there are some situations it is really good, and I think this is one of them. You know, with the pets as well, healing, it's just enough, yeah. Has Val died again? Where's Gunslinger? Oh shit, did we lose Gunslinger? I think we lost Gunslinger, didn't we? That's from speeding it up, couldn't see what was going on. Yeah, I'm not going to clear this. Well, I'll give it one more shot. If I don't clear it, no problem. I mean, I've cleared AB. I can't believe I cleared AB already. I mean, she's not even double evolved yet, you know. I mean, by the time she's double evolved, because I'm assuming, like, obviously the Warflyers get stronger, she's going to be amazing. Could be enough to get me through all this. So I'll have to start working on these elite towers at some point as well. I think it might be the plan. Get it double evolved, get it to level 200, skill level 10, get some of these elites up, and then give it another shot in the future, you know. Just when everything's like a bit more set up for it. Have I lost Gunslinger again? Yeah, she doesn't seem to be surviving. first wave. Maybe AC is a lot stronger then, and I just didn't really notice it on my main. Yeah, you know, I mean, everyone was just kind of, you know, maxed out Devil 200. I hadn't tried. I sorted out all the tails and everything. I hadn't tried for ages, so everyone was a lot stronger than when I cleared AA. So happy days then, right? I'm really happy with that. That was a major success, considering I've been sweeping T for so long. I can now sweep AB, and you know, you do notice a difference when by the time you're sweeping AB, AC. Well, I don't think I've ever swept AB actually. It was AE. I went from AA to AE, but the difference is mad. So yeah, so I'm really impressed with Gunslinger. I think she's a brilliant hero for HBM. You know. I really want to get one on my main account now. She might be the one that can get me through to AF. Is it AF was the last one? Oh, there's AG now as well in there, yeah, so alright then, happy days. Cheers guys.